Florrie was a land girl. Full name Florrie Brier. Florrie was a pretty young woman with a strawberry blonde hair and fresh complexion. As a land girl, she was assigned to work at C.R. Smith & Co. at Belney House Farm, Gosberton. 16th of November 1944 was the day that my father, Frank Draycard, had arranged to thresh his wheat. As was common practice, my father had arranged to borrow labour from Belney Farm to assist in what was a very labour-intensive operation. Fred Stevenson had brought the threshing tackle on site on 15th of November and had set it up for a prompt start the next morning. At 7 a.m, 16th of November, all the labour assembled. Akbar Kemp, well-known surfeit man to carry the corn, 3 men on the corn stack, 2 men on the straw stack, the man on the top of the drum to feed the sheaves into the drum, Florrie to be band cutter, that was being deemed a light job. Fred revved up the machinery and put the belts into gear. The safety doors over the drum were opened. For some unknown reason at that moment, Florrie stepped backwards into the drum. Only the prompt action of the feeder man prevented her being swallowed up in the machinery. Florrie lost her right leg in a flash. The first we knew of the accident was when my father rushed into the house. His first words were, "Florrie's had an accident. I want some hot water." His face was ashen. I shall never ever forget that moment as long as I live. Florrie spent many weeks in hospital. My father did all he could to help. He would also cycle to Boston after a day's work to visit her in hospital, and worked hard to ensure the insurance company came up with the goods. For a number of years, Florrie would come over on a few days' break to the area. We always made sure that she was comfortable on her visits, and she always came and had a meal with us. Florrie always made the best of the situation she found herself in. She had no bitterness. She was the same lovely Florrie. I believe that Florrie got married, but as often happens, we lost track of her.